Hello, lacrosse friends. Welcome to the Turtle Dome. I'm Steven Stamp. We are about to have the Haudenosaunee anthem, and then we'll be underway. All right, lacrosse friends, we are ready to roll. I am Steven Stamp. This is Stamp Lax Productions' presentation of Three Nations Senior Lacrosse League action, and it should be a good one tonight. We have the a pair of 2 and 3 teams, the Kahnawake Bucks going right to left, wearing the yellow there in the bench across the floor, coached by Garrett Cree, Steph Charbonneau. And on the near side, under Andrew Johnson, we've got the hometown Akwesasne Bucks. Did I say Kahnawake Bucks? They're the Mohawks, just in case. But it's the Kahnawake Mohawks at the Akwesasne Bucks, wearing their black with the orange trim. The starting goaltenders, Zach Higgins between the pipes for the Mohawks, and Sugga Thompson in the net for the Bucks. Ashton Jacobs will be taking the draws. He is up against, who was wearing the 77? Oh, it's 17, that's right. Justin Joseph. Yeah, we've seen him before. Kahnawake coming off a win last night over the Capital Region Axemen. They won 11-9, a really tight game. Capital Region doesn't have the big names that some of the other teams do, but they are cohesive and competitive. And Akwesasne's last game was a 10-6 loss to Snake Island back on June 14th. Kahnawake with the first possession. They have the Firth brothers in, and here's Willem ripping one that Sugga Thompson stops. Willem Firth, maybe the best player coming out of junior since Jeff Teat. Probably be the first overall pick next year in the NLL draft. Akwesasne's first possession. Here's a pass to behind the net. They're trying to find Liam Aston. He couldn't quite get it. That pass is going all the way down the floor. It's picked up by Miles Jacobs. He's under some pressure, but nice job eluding that pressure, and he gets it ahead to Keldrin King. King coming in with a goal and 3 assists. Gets over to Ty Thompson, who also has 4 points, a couple goals, couple assists, and the first of the game scored there by Ty Thompson. You're going to see a pretty simple one here as Thompson just sees his lane, heads underneath, reaches and dunks it over the far shoulder of Zach Higgins. 1:07 into the game. First blood drawn by the Bucks. Kahnawake into the offensive zone. That's a low pass, but it's caught there by Galak Tuax. Tuax going down the middle as the ball is taken a shot over the shoulder by Nick Angus, but that one got away a little bit, and the Bucks are coming back forward, taken here by Jake Gasparetti. Pass up to the, the pass across the floor. Quick shot inside, a huge hit there. What a blast by Stone Jacobs. And it's going to be picked off going the other way. Nice hustle by Kobe Cree. We've seen him play forward, but he is diving in on the defensive end this year and now running, speeding up the floor. Nice save, Thompson, on that shot taken by Stone Jacobs. Jacobs will make a ton of difference for a defense trying to move the ball forward. He had a terrific year in the Arena Lacrosse League, and looking very good this summer as well. Pass up to top to Ty Thompson. He'll let one rip. That's saved by Higgins. Stays clear of the ceiling. Forecheck pressure, but coming out of there was Alandaze Paul. He is stripped. It's fast paced, but that's an over and back on Colton Marquis. He didn't like him, that's a delay of game. Colton Marquis just hung on to it a little bit too long, and he'll head to the box. We have our first power play of the game. Bucks have Clark Peterson at the top. He's got 4 goals and 3 assists in the 2 games that he has played. Obviously a huge addition after leading the Halifax Thunderbirds to the NLL Championship. He's just going to rip that one. It is scooped up, and an outlet pass is coming to Ty Thompson with a nice forecheck. Little attempt there by Sky Sunday to the far side, just missed. Bucks get it back. Peterson takes a look, sees what's going on, and they get rolling. Down to Torrin Eccleston. Peterson behind the back. Nice put-in attempt on the offside by Liam Aston. Going the old Cal Buchanan route, being a righty over on that lefty side, looking for the backdoor quick stick. Didn't quite connect. And moving forward now, Liam Matthews. He is another, there are a bunch of really huge draft prospects. And Matthews isn't until next year, I'm pretty sure. I could pull up my prospects list, but yeah, he is a very good one. Lefty out of Orangeville, where he was terrific. Comes up top, and Galactuax thinking about it. He's just going to lob it in as we're late in the shot clock. Thought he might connect with Willem Firth, who was cutting in, but first going to head to the bench. The rest of the Mohawks are already there, and the Bucks come onto the floor. 51 seconds left in this penalty. As Sky Sunday hands it to Aston. They're still strong, right? You're going to come up to Clark Peterson with a dozen on the shot clock. A little pick, little shot. Higgins gets it, bounces loose. Forecheck pressure. That's a backhand. Nice effort, good idea. Stone Jacobs knew he didn't have a whole lot of options. Was actually trying to chuck it across to Paul, but didn't quite get there. And the Bucks have another chance with 20 left on the power play. Hard rip by Aston goes wide. Peterson will get there before it goes over and back. I'm Steven Stamp. Thanks for being with us here on Stamp Lax Productions presentation of Three Nations Senior Lacrosse League action. What a season it has been. Some good challenges for the reigning champions Snake Island Muskies, but nobody taking them down yet. And there's another save by Higgins. Long outlet pass. That was Marquis. He hands it off, and Colby Dobbins is wearing the 11. He's in the corner. Hits the cutter. Nice save, Saga Thompson, as he found. I see who we found. We've got a 21 there. Who's wearing the 21? I'll pull that up. We do have the live scoring on game sheet. Pull that up and see who is wearing. They don't have the. Yeah, it just shows Cayman Divo, so we're going to have to check that one at the intermission for y'all. But we will dig into it and find out, as there's another chance going a bit by the wayside for Akwesasne. Snag, though. Great hustle to get that one back, and that's going to be a penalty right there. You heard it up here, the big slash. Thompson to the bench, and extra attacker out with still 20 seconds to work with on the shot clock. 4 righties, and they go to the lefty. Aston will rip it. Oh, there's a pass to the back door. It'll be picked up, and it's the slashing call. We'll take a look at that one. You can see coming right there. Sorry, was the last one there. So that is going to be Thomas Daibu heading to the box. Another power play for the Bucks. Again, these teams tied 2 and 3 each. as of right now, that would make them the matchup in the first round of the playoffs. 4 teams in the league. Snake Island at the top right now. These two tied for second. Capital Region at 1 and 4. Hard rip from Eccleston, but that one stopped, and Higgins makes sure to pull it back out in front of him. Passed ahead. This is a 2-sided bench arena. There aren't that many, but if you're familiar with Peterborough or Coburg, or there's a handful of others, teams get used to it. Akwesasne, of course, plays here all the time. Kahnawake played a lot of games here. These guys know the place. They know this wonderful arena. Pass in the middle and a spinning shot there taken by Marquis. Rebound grabbed by Nick Angus. He is chopped down as the 30 expires, and the Bucks, with still a minute 8 to go on this power play, they'll hand it to Torrin Eccleston, who will leave it there. Sky Sunday pretends. Who's got it? Somebody. It's Ty Thompson. I think eventually got it. They are pointing it out to Zach Higgins. They did the old, who was it? Somebody did that a couple of years ago in the NLL. Might have been how, anyway, somebody put it down. A couple of players ran by it, and then somebody picked it up. They had no idea. I cannot remember who it was, but it was a pretty good hidden ball trick. Here's a shot from over the top that hit right in the backside of Ashton Jacobs. Returns, though, to Liam Matthews. Penalty coming to the Bucks. So that's going to give Kahnawake a chance here. Firth will go get it. They can and they got it before the 30 expired. The buzzer went, but the official was signaling reset. So they can kill the remainder of their penalty. They already have 5 runners on the floor, the goalie on the bench. The extra attacker will come out as the player goes to the penalty box. They'll run into each other. They've still got 11 seconds to go. Marquis. Hard shot there by Tuax. So it's an illegal cross check is the call. Looks like it'll be Tyler Armstrong. And oh no, it's Ashton Jacobs. Armstrong's just going to talk to the official. I thought he'd gotten off the floor. 2 minutes, illegal cross check, and a chance for the Mohawks to tie things up. Marquis up top. Gets it back. He's going to rip that one. Thompson had it. Didn't know where it went. It's over in the corner. Back to Marquis. Sidearm rip by Willem Firth. And that is an absolute beauty to tie things up. Take another look at that one. Nothing real fancy. Just give it to Willem Firth and let him do his thing. Look at the whip on that ball. Ashton Jacobs comes out of the penalty box, heads over to the bench and tosses in his playing stick to pick up his face-off stick. He'll head out to face off against Justin Joseph. We're 1-1. Just over 8 minutes into the first period. Stone Chubb cutting through the middle. He's playing up front. Couldn't quite accept that pass. Liam Aston actually kind of booted that one back, and it'll be scooped up here by Peterson. Didn't connect, though. We're going to have a back in by Kahnawake. So Firth from Marquis. And we're all tied up. Peterson getting the pick from Aston, but going underneath. Shoots. Higgins reached behind him, but he kept the ball in front. They're constantly looking to run. They'll find the player off the bench in Nick Angus. He hands it off. I think, yeah, we got a shot coming there. Well, that's Dave. I think that's Dave Sundade McComber wearing the 21. We'll double check on that. And I think 71 is Sam Firth. So we'll double check those at the break. Chance here. Oh, nice diving effort by Peterson. That's why you love him. What a two-way player. That plus all the skill. Torrin Eccleston with a hard shot, but Higgins saw it all the way, swallowed it up, and here come the Mohawks back into the offensive zone. Colton Marquis with that shiny, shiny head. He's got the bright yellow to go with the yellow of the Mohawks, and Sky Sunday has the bright orange sparkler to go with the orange colors of the Bucks. Lots of time to shoot there, and Matthews got tons on it, but the stop. Race now. Look at the wheels by Marquis as he is staying ahead. It goes all the way to Higgins. Nice run by Joey Gasparetti, but Marquis matching him stride for stride. It was the Gasparetti brothers racing back, and they are in a Gasparetti family scoring derby with 1 goal and 1 assist each coming out of the back door. There's Sam Firth wearing the 11. Oh no, that's Colby Dobbins. All kinds of forecheck pressure. Tyler Armstrong, nice job to get out of it, and then very calmly rolls it ahead. Finds Stone Chubb. Chubb along the half boards, flicks it over to Ty Thompson. Here's Aston. Both teams have had some chances, but both goalies making the stops. That'll be an over and back, but racing after his debut. Good hustle by Dobbins to get back in that, I think, forced debut to go a little faster than he wanted to. Here comes Zach Hops into the offensive zone. He'll stay in play after handing it off to Torrin Eccleston. .9:05 to play here in the first period. 1-1 the score, as you can see. Long pass, just a bit too far for the intended target, but it does get through, and Firth pulls up, passes, he's gonna get it back, and boom, bounces another one home. Great ball movement, great release, and a 2-1 lead for the Mohawks. And it's really just giving it to Willem Firth and letting him do his thing. The Bucks didn't really get out on top of him quickly enough. Nick Angus gets the assist, and Colton Marquis trying to add to the Mohawks lead. Dobbins backpedaled, handed it off to Firth, who was looking for another chance. He's got both their goals so far, and they're trying to set him up for a third. Sucker Thompson is going to look up the floor. He's got a man coming off the bench at Eccleston, but he was picked up really nicely by Firth, hustling back. Now, Mohawks are going to try and get Firth off the floor. No, he's on the far side from their bench, so he'll stay out there. Peterson behind the net. Diving dunk, is that? Not good. Nice effort by Liam Aston, but Higgins somehow got a bit of it. Might have been off the post. Big swat by Gasparetti, and he's going to get run over. That's going to be illegal pick. Okay. It was a pretty big collision. Eccleston with it the other way, 7:39 to go here in the first. Peterson getting a pick from Aston. Aston's been picking up a storm, but here's a chance for Sky Sunday. That's off of Higgins' end of play. The Mohawks defense doing a good job so far, fighting through or fighting over the picks. Peterson gets it. He is chopped down, chopped up. Holly McComber all over him. McComber just out there wreaking havoc on the Bucks offense. But Eccleston trying to create something. Aston takes a big hit, gets the pass off, takes a big swat there. Mohawks really getting liberal with the sticks. We'll see if it starts to get called. That was Stone Jacobs really chopping down a little bit before. Eccleston's shot, did it get through? It did not, so no reset. And it will be Mohawks possession. Boy, some rigid defense being played by Kahnawake. 6:40 to go here in the first period. Thanks for being with us on Stamplax YouTube for this Mohawks at Bucks game. Nice backdoor pass. It just got away from Galactuax. And Justin Martin is going. He's directing traffic. Look at how he glides up that floor. They said they wanted to get faster. They got faster when they brought in Justin Martin. He does count as one of their 3 pro cards. He because he played 4 games in the NLL this year, got hurt in the 4th, and was out the rest of the season. Martin staying up front, tried to get one. We've got a penalty coming to Kahnawake. There might be 2 coming, actually, because one ref did have his hand up, and the other, I think, threw it up at the last minute. Let's see. Yeah, I think we've got 2 penalties coming. Yeah, we do. You can see some communication between the officials. It's going to be 19 and 88. 88 is Kyron Lazor on the list. 19 listed as Deus Ndade Macomber. We'll double check to see if that's who they actually are. And again, I'll go down at the intermission and check on all the uniform numbers there. I think a couple are different. 5-on-3 with Gasparoni back as a safety valve. Eccleston down low. Nice backdoor. What a save by Higgins. Sky Sunday got it back, fresh 30. Eccleston behind the back again. Backdoor, there it is. Eventually it's Sky Sunday. Nice pass from the veteran Ty Thompson. Man, we are all tied up. And it took just 17 seconds of this 5-on-3 to get it. You see that nice little behind the back, and they get drawn over going after Ty Thompson, which, I mean, you got to do. It is so hard to cover that 4-on-3 set. Justin Joseph gets that ball. Ashton Jacobs all over him. He's got a cutter. Oh, big save. Nobody picked up Stone Jacobs. You got to watch him coming up.
Second goal scored by number 17, Sunday. Assisted by number 19, Ty Thompson.
There's a big hit. It's going to be an illegal pick out front. And that's going to give the Mohawks a chance to kill some of what is now a 5-on-4. 1:07 left to go in the penalties. We've got just over 5 minutes to go here in the first period. Living up to the billing so far. It's 2-2 with number 22 holding on to the ball here. Colton Marquis has about 11 seconds left to kill. Flings it across. And Matthews. No rush. Firth tried to feed one through. Bucks, 40 seconds left on the man advantage. Clark Peterson with the ball. He's going to head up to quarterback as he has been tending to do. He's got Aston and Sky Sunday with him. On the left side, Eccleston and Ty Thompson. Jacobs and Kerry Kane are the high men on the penalty kill. Oh, that's off the crossbar and out. Clark Peterson, he knows better than to pick it up. He looked up, sees there's about 17 seconds. I think they're going to go. They're saying run it again. I think they are going to try and get a shot off here rather than waiting for the penalty to expire. There's a pick, great cut. Ty Thompson, good shot, stopped by Higgins, but that was a really nice play. That leads to a breakaway and a too many players, illegal substitution. They're saying Liam Matthews was early off the bench. Let's take a look. You see the save by Higgins. It's picked up and they fire it right away. Sorry, I don't think we caught that one. Came up before a little too quickly. So back to the power play. The previous penalty had expired. Of course, they scored on the 5-on-3, did not score on the 5-on-4. Did give up that pretty good shorthanded chance. Peterson down low. Sky Sunday thought about it, thinks about it some more. Behind the back, quick stick, nice save. Higgins was there waiting. Picked up by Stone Jacobs. Big time pressure from Sky Sunday. Jacobs makes it over before the 8-second count and breaks all the way through and scores. My goodness, Stone Jacobs switching hands, coast to coast, shorthanded to push the Mohawks ahead. Look at this effort. Sunday almost had him tied up in the offensive zone, and then they just kind of let him go a bit. Goalies are coming for a water break. And they're going to have a chance to talk. You can see down below us Brett Bucktooth is talking to his offensive guys. I think I called Andrew Jamieson Andrew Johnson earlier. Sorry about that. I was calling a game a couple days ago with Joel Johnson coaching, and got the Johnson in my head. But it's Andrew Jamieson. That face-off pops way out and it's snagged there. Huge collision. That's going to be a penalty to Ashton Jacobs. And he's saying, what's wrong with that? They're going to have a chat on the way over. We'll see this collision. I mean, Jacobs comes in hard. I don't know. I mean, it's hard. It's happening fast. There's a lot going on. That did look like shoulder to me, but that'll make us 4-on-4 for the next minute 16 as we got 3:15 to go here in the first period. And Willem Firth has to call over to the bench, say one more out. Galak Tuax comes and joins them. Colton Marquis gets a pick from Tuax. The roll is there, nicely picked up though. Zach Hops picking it up. Boy, Hops is peripatetic on this shift. Marquis spins, Justin Martin staying with him. There's Hops again. He is absolutely everywhere. Firth trying to get by Tyler Armstrong. He's repelled. That's just a great defensive shift by the Akwesasne Bucks. And now some really good forecheck pressure from the Mohawks, but the Bucks do get it ahead. Jake Gasparetti moves it ahead to Hops and on to Clark Peterson. There's 33 left on the 4-on-4. Peterson, a little fake. Billy Dodonna on him. This is Sky Sunday back to Peterson. Really nice work by Dodonna to get on, but then Peterson clears everybody, gets that shot, but it's stopped by Higgins. Ball pops at the back of Stone Jacobs' stick. Great chance for Eccleston. He loves going to the net. Played for Georgia Swarm, and Nolan Byrne was a Rookie of the Year finalist with the Swarm. Just a high-flying, spectacular player on that left side. He went out with an injury in the playoffs, and Eccleston basically stepped in. He steps in now, rips behind the back. Just misses me. Eccleston did a fantastic performance when he stepped in the playoffs. Tangle over along the far boards, but they do get it ahead. 1:35 to go in the first period. 18 left on the Bucks penalty. They're just getting their fourth defender out, but the power play is just setting up. 11 left. Looks like the Mohawks are going for it. Gets away from Marquis. Maybe they're not now with 5 left. Willem Firth wants the ball. They're going to go down instead to the righties. That pass right on the crease. Snag there. Watch out. Justin Martin gets stripped by Willem Firth, who just always seems to have a sense of where to be. Nice play to get out of some trouble there by Colton Marquis. Coming across the top, feeding it back to Firth. Nice pass there from Matthews. Hard rip. It's too late, though. The buzzer definitely sounded before that ball got in, but boy, that was close. Bucks are going to try and tie it up. We got 32 left in the first period. Seconds, 8 on the shot clock. Eccleston looking to get underneath. Gets a shot off, it's a little bit wide, and that's going to be crease violation. I think we have a timeout from Garrett Cree and the Mohawks with 12.1 to go. You get 2 per game. You take 1 in a period. I think Garrett Cree's thinking we may not get a better chance than this to take advantage. Thanks for being with us here on Stamplax YouTube. So with 13.1, they've added a second to the clock. This ball will start with Liam Matthews. And he's going to run it up. They've got some time. They'll start in about 2 seconds. Here they go. Marquis rips it, stopped by Thompson. That could be a chance. Go ahead and let that one rip. Tyler Armstrong scores. It's good. We are tied up. That is the danger, of course, of shooting early. That's why you usually wait. And let's just take another look at this one. Tyler Armstrong picks it up. He's got a couple of seconds. He fires it. You'll have to take my word for it that that one bounces dead center in the net at the far end. We are all tied up. And we're going to take a 10-minute break and come back for more action here at the Turtle Dome. It's still showing, honestly, there we go. It's all tied up on the board as well. So we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with you in 10 minutes. Welcome back, lacrosse friends, to the Turtle Dome, Noah Lagoa Arena here on Cornwall Island. It is 3-3 after a last-second length of the floor empty net goal from Tyler Armstrong, who's only tied for the scoring lead in this game with a goal and an assist. Regular day at the office for Tyler. A little humor there because he is primarily a defense-first guy, but here's a nice break on the run. Kobe Cree, he's playing D, but he is also an offensive threat, and he'll set a pick for Sky Sunday. Sunday with one of the 3 goals, along with Armstrong and Ty Thompson, scoring for the Bucks. On the Mohawks side, we've got Willem Firth with a couple. And 1 goal from Stone Jacobs, that beauty in transition. It's going to be an over and back. Colton Markey wanted to go. Can't start right in front of the net, though, so play is blown down, and they start with possession. Long rip from downtown. But that one's stopped by Saga Thompson. He is looking deep. Peterson fires, but that's right into the goalie stick in that 5-hole of Zach Higgins. And a goal in transition. What an effort there from Zach Hops. He just steals that ball, and like lightning, he is on top of Zach Higgins, and it is 4-3 for the Akwesasne Bucks. Justin Joseph back out there, but it's actually going to be, it's Andon Biro, I think. Oh, I think Andon Biro is supposed to be wearing the 5. I think he is. It was told he switched and was wearing the 91, but it looks like Biro is wearing the 5. Driving to the net, Justin Joseph. What a chance. It's stopped by Saga Thompson. He has to dig it out of the gear. Cree flicks it ahead. Peterson keeps it moving. And here's Keldrin King passing it off to Sky Sunday. Quick ball movement, just a dozen seconds into the shot clock. It's Eccleston back to Peterson. Picked up nicely there. Good little pick, but they fight through it. Shot by Sky Sunday. That got blocked out front. Now they're taking off. Racing down the floor. Big save, Saga Thompson. Did not actually get a chance to get to the locker room in the intermission. Had some things to take care of, but we are going to go. That did look like Deus and Dottie Macomber wearing the 19, so we're going to figure out who's wearing the 21. This is Eccleston, no question. Rips it, save. No, it's going to be an over and back. They say it did not get touched, but Kyron Lazor racing after it. He'll pull up. Knocked down. Pretty big check from Joey Gasparetti. Chance for Marquis, and he rips it off the post. Fresh 30 as it's scooped up there by Willem Firth. Firth on the half boards over to Marquis. Marquis shoots, stopped by Saga Thompson. Speaking of high draft picks to come, Saga Thompson will be a first rounder this year. Could he go as high as 3? I don't know. Go to IL Indoor and check out my way early mock draft. I've got him pretty high. I don't know. Things could change. There's some really good players. Torrin Eccleston shoots, stopped by Zach Higgins. One player is in this draft who's going to go very high. His brother plays for the Mohawks. Not tonight. Jake Spallina is not in the lineup, but Joey Spallina, one of the 3 big righties, the big 3 righties you could call him, along with Silas Richmond and Finn Thompson. Nice outlet pass there. Good work by Zach Hops, who's having himself a period. 3.5 minutes in. He's been outstanding here. Bucks up by 1. Aston down to Peterson. He's looking high, but it feels like he's trying to go low. Nope, he's going to come right over the top. Aston, another pick. The roll, not really there. Really well defended by Billy Dodonna. Justin Martin inside. Oh, what a stop. Higgins. Ty Thompson takes a pop from Dodonna, returns it. And the Bucks get it back. Clark Peterson with the ball. A couple of defenders who'd stayed out, Armstrong and Martin, will get to the bench, as will Kobe Cree. So the 3 defenders who were staying out for offense all to the bench now, and the full attacking unit on the floor. Ty Thompson spins. The roll is there, but it's picked up by Kyron Lazor nicely. Mohawks into the offensive zone. Marquis quickly ahead to Nick Angus. Willem Firth hands it off. Matthews thought about it, picked up pretty well. Oh, nice defensive shift there from the ball right by his feet. That was Miles Jacobs with a solid shift. They flick it ahead. Jake Gasparetti gets the ball before he can be hit. McComber was out racing towards him. Chance in front for Gasparetti. Mohawks get it ahead, but it pops loose, and it will come to Kobe Cree. Bucks pushing it back the other way. This has been a very fast-paced game. Justin Martin will let one rip. That's right into the crest on the jersey of Zach Higgins. It goes back to Martin, who's going to head off with a fresh 30. Martin getting replaced here by Keldrin King. As Peterson shops, here's Ty Thompson coming high. They're watching him. A shot by Peterson, stopped by Higgins. Nice scoop off the turf there from Willem Firth. He hands it off to Galactuax. Oh, nice cut. Really good defensive recovery there, because that was looking like an excellent opportunity for Colby Dobbins, wearing the 11 with the bright red shoes. That outlet pass leading Gasparetti. He'll pull up, accelerate again. Nice shot, but a great save by Higgins. It was really good defensive work by Jordis McComber, who's going out the back door. You'll often see him playing forward in his lacrosse, but a lot of offense on this Mohawks team. So some of these guys are going out the back door and doing it quite well. Stone Jacobs will pick up Stone Chubb. So it's stone on stone on the far side. Stone Chubb pulls it back. Peterson. Now, there's a bit of an awkward spot for Sky Sunday, kind of his back to the net. Here's a chance for McComber, and Davison Dade will hand it off to Colton Marquis. He's picked up by his opposite number 2, Kobe Cree. It's Cree on Marquis. Fun night for names and numbers. Willem Firth over to Matthews. Oh, you can just see that head flashing as Colton Marquis rips it. He gets it back, comes in, tries to spin. That did get off of Sucker Thompson, so it'll be a fresh 30. 12:45 to go, and now we have a penalty to Tyler Armstrong. That's going to be a power play opportunity as we're, as I mentioned, 7:15 into this second period. Here's a chance for Firth. Has some space. Nice save, Thompson. He's been sharp tonight. Behind the back flip, Matthews rips one far side just past the far post. That handcuffed Dobbins, who was coming out, and it got by his right hip. The outlet pass, and Justin Martin has Peterson off the bench, but Firth again gets back. Eccleston up at the top, hands it off to Liam Aston as the Bucks are trying to kill this one. Peterson ducks underneath, double teamed. That's Firth and McComber. That might be a hold. Yes, there is a call coming. It's going to go on Firth. I thought it could have actually been called earlier. It's funny because the official was right in front of the Bucks bench and everybody was screaming hold. Look at them kind of latch on there, and the hand's going to go up right there. So yeah, We will be all even at 4-on-4 for 59 seconds, barring further penalties. And then it'll be Bucks power play for minute 1. Ty Thompson's going to start up top with the ball. He's got, the righties are Aston and Sky Sunday. It looks like they're talking about getting something rolling down there. The pass doesn't connect, and it's just picked up. Whatever it was didn't work out as Oren Horn gets it, flicks it out to Kerry Kane. So it's McComber going to the box. Tyler Armstrong is in there. Matthews has Dobbins with him. Lots of running. The Bucks staying with it so far. Jake Gasparetti, Matthews tries to slip through. Got the shot on, but it was stopped by Saga Thompson. And Jake Gasparetti is going to look for somebody coming off the bench. That'll be Clark Peterson that he gets the ball to here at center. Eccleston and Torren and Peterson chatting. Sky Sunday back to Peterson as Ty Thompson cuts through the middle. Kerry Kane way up high. He's on Peterson, ducks underneath, drive to the net, scores! Beautiful play by Clark Peterson against really some pretty good defense. And that is a 4-on-4 goal. It comes with just 2 seconds left on the Bucks penalty. So that avoids becoming a power play goal. That means they will still go to the man advantage. That's just great effort by Clark Peterson. And it's 5-3 for the Bucks. Justin Joseph could do his Mohawk teammates a huge solid here by getting this draw, but you know Ashton Jacobs wants it too, and Jacobs will pop down, pull it back. Kobe Cree picks it up, and it's Bucks possession there to the man advantage, leading 5-3. Great game here at Enola Goa Arena. Thanks for being with us, lacrosse friends. Bucks taking their time to get this power play set going, but they find a good look. Ty Thompson just couldn't get it through. It's blocked by a defender. Scooped up there, and on the run is Daibu. Thomas Daibu will find Colton Marquis off the bench, and they're saying, hold up, hold up. There's a lot of black and orange and not a whole lot of yellow there. Marquis taking his time. 15 left on the penalty. About 4 seconds more than on the shot clock, but they can kill pretty much all of it. Or Willem Firth can rip one, which he does. And Sucker Thompson makes the save, leaves it right there. But Firth on the forecheck, gets it out, gets it back. The attempted pass anyway. All back to even strength with 9.5 to go here in the second period. Willem Firth. Hard rip from Marquis, doesn't get through. Kind of puts his head down and goes slowly to the bench. Pass back to Martin. Big goal. Great passing play. Love the one more from Sky Sunday. And all of a sudden the Bucks are on a roll. It was 3-3 at the intermission. They've got 3 in a row in the first. 9:44 of this second period. And you can see both teams still pushing the pace. Justin Martin threw it across, but gets it back. And it's a 6-3 game, 9:16 to go in the second period. Oh, great job by Ashton Jacobs to throw that one out. Chance for Gasparetti, big save. Higgins, put-back attempt. Eccleston stopped. Aston was thinking about the dive. He stepped on the crease line at the very back. Eccleston forcing some pressure, but a nice pass ahead. Didn't see who it was. It might have been Dodonna, might have been Stone Jacobs. Either way, they get it up into the offensive zone. Firth goes to 2X. They're going to come back up top. No, they're going to go to the shooter spot. Gets away from Matthews, but he got it. Underhand pass. Oh, great recovery by Zach Hops defensively. Got some space. Nice pickup by Tyler Armstrong, but it pops out to Dobbins. He just misses the net. Hops is going to run now. 8:25 to go in the second period. Cree's going to stay for this set. Oh, now he's going. Just ran up. Was there for an option. Wasn't there. Goes back to the bench. Thanks for being with us here from Anoa Lagoa Arena. Make sure you follow the Bucks and the Mohawks on Instagram and see things like that save from Zach Higgins. What a dandy that was. Here's a chance. Matthews flings it across. Marquis, I think there's a bit of a stick-on-stick check. McCober thought the ball was coming to him. They're probably glad it got past him because Marquis had a great lane, but another save by Saga Thompson. Here's Willem Firth. He's got a pair. Thought that was tipped, but it does get through to Dobbins. They try to go to the back door, didn't connect, and now Justin Martin on the run. He's got Keldrin King with him. 2-on-2, next jersey coming yellow, so they're going to slow it down. Peterson saw something he likes. He was thinking about going in tight. Fights through a big check. Oh, that's going to be a penalty, and that could be a major as that arm came up. And now, Alan Duzé Paul is going after the man who hit him. We'll stay here with this, but then we do have a look, I think, at that penalty. Paul was not happy. You can't blame him. He's going to head to the box as well. It was Keldrin King. Let's take a look at this play. Right there. Oh, Keldrin King. And I don't really blame Paul for being upset about that one. We'll see what the calls are. Just saw them. The back of the officials, he was indicating them to the box. It is 4-on-4. It is a major. Oh. Okay, so it's a minor to Keldrin King and a major to Paul. And a goal just like that for Torrin Eccleston, who's been kind of due. Took just 8 seconds. All you got to do is throw the ball to Eccleston. A little bit maybe of a risk taken by Stone Jacobs, trying to get out and pick that one off. We've still got 1:52 of 4-on-4. That's pretty soon going to be possession Mohawks. Nope, they decide to let Jake Gasparetti get off. Snag there, nice grab by Kane. Hands it over to Joseph, that's over and back though. I think the Mohawks bench was about to argue that call, but then realized no, there's no question. They established it going forward, passed it over center, wasn't a player running, and it was just dropped over back. So, Bucks possession. This is a pivotal point in a game with this 4-goal lead, 6:46 to go in the second period. Hard shot by Sunday. That's a big save by Higgins. Because this is where a game can either tighten back up or the Bucks could run away with this. Certainly the Mohawks have what it takes to come back and make this one tight, but the Bucks are going to be pushing, especially in 1:08 when they go to the power play for up to 3 minutes. Dobbins lets one rip, scores! 4-on-4 goal for Colby Dobbins. And that was a simple, very similar actually to the goals from Willem Firth, where they're just giving one of the lefties the ball and letting him blast it. Nice little fake, nice little pick from Liam Matthews, and Dobbins makes the most of it. 1:01 to go in the 4-on-4 with 6:20 to play in the second period. A pretty nice crowd here in the Turtle Dome. The majority, I'd say, are on this side. You can see the far stands, but this is the home side tonight, as the Bucks bench is right down below us, and the Mohawks over on the far side. And a couple fans asking where they should sit, which side, who's on which side during pregame. Want to make sure you're with your cheering section. Here's Aston over to Eccleston. Lazar out on him. Oh, Eccleston runs by, but Higgins saw that all the way. I think Eccleston wanted a call. He won't get one. Higgins has to step out of the crease and fire it ahead. They're going to have a tough time making the 8-second count, but they do. Nice job by Firth. He'll cut to the far side. Colton Marquis. A couple of solid whacks there from Jay Chubb. Yeah, they're announcing that as Sam Firth. Oh, what a save! Saga Thompson absolutely robbing Colton Marquis. And here's a break the other way. Nice stop on that end as Keldrin King was all alone on Higgins. Two and a half left in the major to Paul, but the Kahnawake Mohawks have possession and can kill some time here. Here's Sam Firth with the ball. 17 left on the shot clock. Firth, underhand shovel to his brother Sam. Tries to feed it through. Willem catches. Oh, great trail check. Great defensive recovery there from Joey Gasparetti. A little help from Kobe Creve. I think that was Gasparetti making that play, because Firth was all alone on top of the crease on a great pass. Sam to Willem. Eccleston gets it back from Ty Thompson. Here's Aston. Aston feels like he's kind of due as well. Came into the game with 4 goals, 8 assists. A lot of chances. Very good young player. You see him wearing his Ottawa Black Bears helmet. Here's a long pass. Galag-Tuak. Galagwanolo is the full name. Does go by Galag. Tuak's with it. We'll hand it back over to Sam Firth. We've got 7 to shoot. So Liam Matthews is going to hold it on this side. Firth gets to the bench. He gets a rip off. That's wide. The 30 expires. And off goes Andembiro. Still just under a minute left on this major, and thus the power play for the Bucks. Pass back to Peterson. Oh, great move, but just wide. Didn't touch anyone in yellow on the way. Gets out of play, so that will be possession to the Mohawks. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Thanks for being with us, lacrosse friends, here on Stamp Black's YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to both the main and to Channel 1 and Channel 2. Lots of excitement coming through the season. We have a ton of Three Nations action coming up. We've got Can-Am action. Firth can't quite catch that. Of course, all that action is leading towards the President's Cup, which will be in Alberta this summer. Penalty is over. We're back to even strength as Paul comes racing out. Backdoor attempt. Sunday stop by Higgins. Boy, if it wasn't for Higgins, this game could be a broader margin. Marquis takes that one. They're 3-on-2. He'll step around. Oh, nice defensive effort by Tyler Armstrong. Pretty decent shot from Marquis, but Armstrong made it tricky on him. Gasparetti taps it ahead to Peterson. He couldn't pick it up. Joey Gasparetti tries to go around, but it's scooped up. Great play from Oren Horn, and he flings it ahead. Has Willem Firth got it? Who's got the ball? There, it's over. It was over there with Tuaks. Here comes Sam Firth. Fires one. Thompson saw that all the way, didn't even have to move. He's looking for somebody off the bench. There's nobody there, so we make the short pass. And Zach Hops will try to make the longer one. Gets it there to Eccleston, who's got the cutting smart. Justin Martin goes to Peterson. Martin's on the back door. They take that angle away nicely. The pass down. Oh, what a save, Zach Higgins. Great pass, great look for Eccleston, but Higgins up to the task. When Zach Higgins is on his game, I'm not sure there's a goalie that's better on this planet. I've seen him have some incredible games. Go back to the 2017 European Championships, playing for Israel in a classic final against Czech Republic. And a rip from downtown, hat trick for Willem Firth. 55.4 seconds to go here in the second. And Firth again, that's just great shooting. I mean, the defense isn't bad. They're trying to get on him. He's just doing a great job of finding his spots. Mohawks within a couple, and they've got 43 seconds left to go here in the second. Willem for a stutter step. Liam Matthews will fire one. That's just wide. Marquis keeps it from going over and back. They've got 5 left on the shot clock. And as the shot clock expires, I would imagine we'll get a Bucks timeout. And will we ever? Andrew Jameson was adamant, making sure he was heard. He will bring his troops over with 22 seconds to go in the second. They'll pull Sugga Thompson. Let's see if Mikey's here. Legendary goaltender. Terrific stick maker too. You see the offense getting together. There'll be 6 of them heading out. It's going to be Stone Chubb, Liam Aston, Clark Peterson, Torrin Eccleston, Ty Thompson, and Sky Sunday. That makes sense. Out on defense as Higgins comes out, we've got Dawson Donnie McComber, Oren Horn is 42, 55 is Billy Dodon, is 72, Stone Jacobs, and number 3 is Kerry Kane. Lots of time before they're going to go. They don't want to see a repeat of the first period when Tyler Armstrong scored in the final second. So they're going to wait till 8 seconds, then proceed with a certain amount of caution. Now they'll go. Eccleston rips one. There was a bit of time, but it gets wide, comes back, and we'll go to the intermission with the score 7-5 in favor of the Akwesasne Bucks. Great game, lacrosse friends. Thanks for being with us here on Stamplax Productions, and we will take a 10-minute break and be back with you for the third of what should be a really exciting wrap-up to this game. Welcome back, Lacrosse friends. It is 7-5. Heck of a game here. The Bucks leading as we start the third period. The first accounting for most of the goals for the Mohawks. 3 from Willem, 1 from Sam. And then one added a beauty from Stone Jacobs. Scoring quite balanced for the Bucks as Sky Sunday lobs that one down the floor. Two goals for Clark Peterson, then one each for Zach Hops, Sky Sunday, Ty Thompson, Justin Martin, and Tyler Armstrong. Again, that empty netter at the end of the first. There's a drive by Colton Marquis. Spins, shoots just wide of the net. Ty Thompson takes that long outlet pass. Nice save there by Higgins and a big shot in front. And do we have a penalty? Certainly some ill feelings. No penalty, just possession called. Bucks will get it. Davison Gotti McComber getting a little riled up. He'll stay out and play. We did double check, and Sam Firth is wearing the 11 as Colby Dobbins in the 21. For the Mohawks. So that's all sorted out. Hard rip from Aston. We're going to have a penalty coming to Ty Thompson. They're going to call illegal cross-check or body check. We'll see what the call is, but watch this play. You can see Thompson coming right here. Oh, might have been a high stick. It looked like he got up into the face. I'm not sure. It will be a minor for Thompson. 2 minutes for slashing the call. Guess he got the stick up a little high. So a chance for the Mohawks. First from Firth. Goes back to Willem. Back to Sam. He's thinking dive and dunk, but they're guarding it pretty carefully. He's thinking it again. Boy, the Bucks are aware of that. And the behind the back pass from Willem Firth didn't quite connect. He gets back out. Liam Matthews behind the back. Bouncer, shot clock expired. It was not, but the shot was in time. It's reset. We have a Bucks player down on the floor. No immediate. Sam Firth's upset. So is Liam Matthews. They're saying, hey, don't play it down while we have the possession, but there was no immediate scoring chance. So they're going to wait for Tyler Armstrong, make sure he is okay. I think it's the right call. I know you don't call the play down for when there's an injury on a player with the team without possession if they're heading towards the net, but Colton Marquis was pretty far out. Armstrong will come off. They've already sent someone out, so it'll be Jake Gasparetti and Justin Martin at the top of the penalty kill. Ashton Jacobs and Zach Hops down low as Willem Firth will start the strong left in the quarterback spot. He's got Liam Matthews and Sam Firth over on the left side with him. This is Galactuax. And Marquis is down at the righty crease. They're looking for Marquis on the back door. Ashton Jacobs stays pretty close to him. That's good defense. Hard rip, saved by Thompson. Pops out, but does go straight to Zach Hops. He's running, looking for somewhere to pass it. He'll rip it ahead to Martin, who beats the 8-second count by a second. And now he's running, hands it down to Eccleston. Got to pull that one out, I think. No, he's going to shoot. That's a pretty good chance. Put back another save. I thought it wasn't a good scoring chance, but when you're as athletic as Torin Eccleston, you can turn things into scoring chances. Nice calm play by Billy DeDonner to roll that ahead. 38 left on the power play for the Mohawks. Sam Firth has it. He'll go up to Willem. They play catch for a bit. Come over near side to Marquis. Tuak setting a pick for him. Firth thought about letting it rip. Oh, Sam Firth's going to shoot. Thompson had to make the stop. Zach Hops was out and then just kind of backed away and left Sam Firth that shooting lane, but Thompson did see it all the way. Now Justin Martin just earned a NLL Cup championship with the Toronto Rock. Unfortunately for him, he did not get to play for the last chunk of the season after an injury in the 4th game, but he is ready to go now, and he was still a big part of that club. Driving to the net, great chance and a goal from Sky Sunday. It was after the penalty had expired, but I'm not sure that the player had gotten back. Oh, actually, it was the Bucks that were shorthanded anyway, so let's take another look at this one. Sunday just turning on the Jets, and the Mohawks kind of let him go there. And we got ourselves an 8-5 game. First goal of the 3rd period comes 3:43 into it.
Bucks' 8th goal scored by number 17, Sky Sunday. Assisted by number 14, Leo Aston.
Nice pass through, but it's broken up. Good job by Stone Jacobs defensively. It will get back up to Aston. He's going to let that one rip right in the chest of Higgins, who reaches out to grab it. He's got a man up the floor. Can he get it there? No, it's not there. Just didn't see a safe way to get it ahead to Kerry Kane without a turnover. So the Mohawks are going to slow things down a little. The ball in the stick of Liam Matthews. Over to Willem Firth. It's a young club. Both players just out of their junior careers. Toe drag. Lane's there. Oh, it's off the foot of Thompson. Outlet pass from Gasparetti. Doesn't connect, but then is picked up by Andon Biro. He'll hand it off to Ty Thompson. 15-15 to go. Shots on goal showing us 28 for each side. There was a stretch early in the game where there were hardly any shots on goal up on the board, and then a bunch went up. So I'm not sure if they just were keeping track on the in the scorer's bench or something and then added them in once they got a few things sorted out. Nice job by Deus and Dottie McComber, but he is hurt. Comes up. He's going to hop. No, he's falling down. He can't even get. Oh. Not sure what we got there. I thought I saw a ref's hands go up for a goal, but play had been blown down behind the play as Deus and Dottie McComber just collided with the buck racing back to check him. Racing over to check him. So McComber is down. And he is up. Should get a nice round of applause from everyone in the building. They're really having to help him off. He tried to make his way over, just kind of limping, and then almost crawling, and then just had to stop. And I have to admit, neither I nor a camera person saw what happened at the other end of the floor. Now, I think they did score a goal. I'm really sorry to have missed it, but it was, we were caught up along with the official behind the play. So it's Colton Marquis. Colton Marquis has it again after that goal, and now we have another player, Miles Jacobs, slow getting up to get another chance for Marquis. Eccleston just waiting for everybody to get out. Bucks kind of catching their breath here. We got a 2-goal game with 14 to go in the third. Nice save again by Higgins as Ty Thompson was wide open, and the veteran leading the rush to the bench to get the defense out. Gotta love that hustle from one of the leaders of this club, Firth. Hands it off to Matthews. Truax is going to slide down the middle instead of picks. It comes to Colton Marquis. Oh, they just leave the lane open. Some slide defensive help coming from Gasparetti, but leads to a save by Saga Thompson on a hard rip from the top from Matthews as they kind of left that lane for Marquis. Here's 2X. Spinning, still watched though by Gasparetti. Matthews gets a bit of a pick, rips one from downtown, stopped by Saga Thompson. 13:22 to go here in the third. What a game this has been. Remember, you can go to gamesheetinc.com, and when you get to the search bar, just type in 3 Nations Lacrosse League. Or is it TNSLL? Either way, put that in, and you will get all the stats, all the standings, and bookmark it. Mohawks come away with it. Yordis McComber taking a run. Said to him in the intermission, I'm not too used to seeing you play defense. He said, yeah, me neither. But there's so much talent again on this team. Pass through from Sam Firth doesn't connect. It's tracked down by Willem. And he will not leave it there. They are on the hidden ball. Matthews across the top. Picked up by Justin Martin. And that's picked off. Stone Chubb on the run. Hands it off. Didn't get to Cree, but it does get to Eccleston, who's going to let this one fly. It's blocked out front by Billy Dodonna. And I'm not sure how he's getting up. Maybe it hit the stick, but that looked like it just knocked him for a loop. Dobbins handed it off. That's Sam Firth to Dobbins. Nice save. Saga Thompson. Boy, we see some good goaltending. Penalty coming. I think we're going to see it's a slashing call. Let's take a peek at this. See the play in the front? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, it's getting up high. Liam Matthews fighting for the loose ball, and Zach Hobbs just got up. Nothing egregious, nothing vicious, but definitely a little careless. And that will lead to a Mohawks power play. Strong left again. Same lineup on the power play, except for Tuax and Marquis. You can see Marquis at the shooter spot. He and Tuax have inverted. Matthews hard shot, another save by Saga Thompson. Nice job Ashton Jacobs to get a piece of that one. He and Tyler Armstrong are low. Justin Martin is with Jake Gasparetti at the top. Gasparetti came in a trade last year from the Capital Region Axemen, and that was blocked out front. Lots of time still on that reset shot clock, and 1:35 to go on the Mohawks power play. Sam Firth, all kinds of fakes behind the back. Tuax, Firth, oh, great movement across the crease by Saga Thompson to make that save. That's an arm play. Yeah. Kahnawake wanted a hand ball. It was in the crook of the elbow of Jake Gasparetti. I love the communication from the coaches on the Bucks bench there. As Sam Firth stayed up the floor, so Tyler Armstrong is running out to cover him in the defensive zone. They were yelling, only send three to the offensive zone as Peterson swims to that and scores. What an effort from Clark Peterson. Short-handed marker. This is the athleticism that makes Peterson so dangerous. Look at these changes of pace, changes of direction, changes of angle, and tucks it home. That's a gorgeous goal to make it 9-6 for the Bucks. Now, all 4 teams do make the playoffs, but it means something. These teams are tied for second, sitting both at 2 and 3 coming into tonight. But it does matter where you finish, because they want home floor advantage in that first round. Snake Island is 5-0 defending champions. It's a 12-game season. They play each of the other 3 teams 4 times, double home and away. And you know the Bucks would rather be playing here and the Mohawks would rather be playing in Kahnawake. Sam Firth, beautiful finish. Nice pass in from Matthews. And that power play winds up a goal apiece after the shorthanded marker from Peterson and Firth after some really nice passing. You see Willem Firth to Liam Matthews, or to Liam Matthews over to Sam Firth, and just tucks that one in. And they're just going to stop play for a moment so Deosungade Macomber can make his way down to the dressing room. You can see he is limping. So he's going to make it out. He is moving a bit better than he was before, so glad to see that. Nothing but the best wishes for Deosungade Macomber, one of the really great people in this game. We've got 10 and a half to go here in the third. It's a 2-goal game. Dodonna makes a pretty nice change of direction. Justin Joseph getting tangled up with Ashton Jacobs over at the Bucks bench. Now he's going to make the long, slow trot across, and they'll finally get their fifth attacker out. Firth looking for another one, but Sugg Thompson had that one all the way, didn't even have to move. Kobe Cree beats the 8-second count, but doesn't get it ahead. Torrin Eccleston does get it. Now he's got Sky Sunday open. What a pass! Great save by Higgins. But what a play from Torrin Eccleston to get that one over to Sky Sunday. Those two coming in as leading scorers on this club. Eccleston with 8 goals and 11 assists. A team leading 19 points. Sky Sunday with 6 goals and 8 assists. The exact same as Howie Francis, who's not in the lineup tonight. Big lefty, also has 6 goals, 8 assists. Marquis to Matthews, and that shot stopped by Sugg Thompson. That's pretty far. Justin Martin thought that was intended for someone else because it was so high. What a play by Kyron Lazor to tap it off the boards around Ty Thompson. That is a heads-up play, and they are loving that on the Mohawks bench. Spin by Willem Firth, driving in. Pretty nice pickup there defensively from Ty Terrance. They get underneath the Bucks, and there will be a penalty called. We heard one earlier where there was the Bucks bench calling for one, and it went up. This time it was the Mohawks bench looking for the penalty, and they will get it. Here we take a look at the call. Mohawks with possession. Marquis.
Bucks penalty to number 16, Jake Gasparini. 2 minutes from over. Congratulations.
Bucks move it out over center. They're going to have some time to kill, able to kill some time here. Ty Thompson taking his time. 1:08 left on the penalty for the Bucks to kill, and Thompson spins and scores! Another shorthanded goal, and that is a beauty. Making it 10-7. Look at this from Ty Thompson. Looks like he's just going to let time tick away, but he sees an opportunity. And Biro at the dot this time instead of Ashton Jacobs. Taking this straw. And Justin Joseph with a big win there.
Thompson. Assisted by number 14, Leo Aston.
Aston with the assist there. What a goal by Ty Thompson. First it's a pick for Matthews, who tries to feed it across. It's picked off by Justin Martin. Spins off of Matthews. It's a 2-on-1. He's got Kobe Cree with him. Shooting lane is there. Rips it. Nice save. Cree tried to jump up and tuck it back home. Great save by Higgins. Liam Matthews is doubled over, just leaning on the legs. It's been a very fast game tonight. We've got 7:17 to go. And we've got ourselves a 2-goal game on that absolute rocket from the top from Liam Matthews. Again, another one where the power play marker follows the shorthanded goal. And again, it's just great shooting from the top. That is pinpoint accuracy. Joseph heading to the net, spins back and hands it off. Joseph staying out there. Sam Firth gets a shot off. Joseph digging for the loose ball. You don't see him out in the play very much. He'll drop to the turf and head to the bench as they move this one ahead. Getting it up to Jay Chubb. Here's Clark Peterson driving, saved by Higgins. Outlet pass, Jordis McComber on the run. Jake Gasparetti out to meet him. But Marquis is coming to join. Nice job by the Bucks to take away the transition chance. And the Mohawks will go to their set offense as Willem Firth takes it up at the top. Here's Marquis, watched by Tyler Armstrong. Armstrong looked away for a moment. I thought Marquis was going. Instead, they get it into Colby Dobbins. Wide open on the crease. He gets flattened as the ball is stopped from Sugga Thompson. What a matchup we've got here. Torrin Eccleston. Aston feeds it through to Sky Sunday and is offside. Saved by Higgins. Is going to go right back to Sunday, but there is Stone Jacobs on him. Well played, and they get the ball out. That's loose, but Lazor managed to come up with it. Beautiful wooden stick he's playing with tonight. Matthews lobs it up top. Strong left again for the Mohawks. We got Nick Angus. I haven't seen a ton of Angus out on the floor tonight. It's tended to be, that shot's wide. It's been very much Marquis and Truax, the offensive righties, while the Firth and Matthews stay out there a lot of the time for the Mohawks. Behind the net, Marquis just staying out of the crease there. This time it's Firth behind the net. Justin Martin out on him. Big pick from Sam Firth. Round the world attempt from Marquis, but Sugga Thompson was right there. Beautiful little bit of skill there from Marquis. Did not lead to going onto the scoreboard. We're under 5 minutes to play here in the third period. Thanks for being with us, lacrosse friends. Eccleston across the top, really well covered there by Jordis McComber. Hands it off, and that's a change-up off the stick of Stone Chubb that just got away from him. Higgins looking long. He's got Sam Firth off the bench, but already over there is Jay Chubb. Firth with a hard riser, but it rises too much. Firth gets in there after it, checking, but it is picked up by the Bucks, and here comes Jake Gasparetti. 4:11 to go. Who's got the ball? It's Clark Peterson. You hear the yells of two from a bunch of the Mohawks over on the bench, letting their teammates on the floor know where possession was. Behind the net pass, right back out to Ty Thompson. Another great save by Higgins. Boy, both goalies have been challenged, but it feels like Higgins has had to make more stops on really high quality shots. 3:45 to go. Bucks up by a couple. So they're not in a rush, but they're definitely not going to just retract their claws on this one. Aston across to Peterson. 10 on the shot clock. 3.5 to go in the game in regulation time. Now we have a call coming. I didn't see who it was on, and I don't see what the call is. It was made by it's a slashing call from the official way up by center. Let's take a peek what happens here. I don't know. I'm going to take another look. I just don't. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, it's after the try. Is that? I think that's going to be Clark Peterson. Yeah, after his shot, he absolutely lumberjacks down on a Mohawk. So with 3:18 to go, power play. Firth shoots just wide. 2X gets it back, goes to Sam Firth up to Willem. Matthews at the top. Gasparetti out on him. Hops gets out. Ball gets loose on the backside of the mesh. Pinned there by Zach Hops. He'll lob one ahead. Breakaway chance for Eccleston. There's a defender coming out. Eccleston runs through it. Big save, Higgins. Boy, Torrin Eccleston, such a good scorer, and he is just not getting the results you'd expect from the chances he's had this year. They are going to come. You just don't keep him off the board. Willem Firth, another shot, another save. Boy, I was saying, Zach Higgins has maybe faced more high-quality chances, but Sugga Thompson has had to make some terrific saves as well to keep the Mohawks down to 8. The shots on goal are frozen again. They're 28 apiece. So we're pretty sure those will be updated as the, maybe not as the evening goes on, but eventually. 2:15 to go. 46 left on the Bucks penalty to Peterson as Eccleston is killing time, eating it up, and the Bucks want a holding call. They're not going to get one. Eccleston leaves it there as the 30 expires. Comes up to Sam Firth. We'll leave it on the turf. I think he's going to pick it back up. Yeah, Sam Firth's got it. Do they know that? Yeah, Clark Peterson pointing out that Sam's got it. He'll pass it off to Matthews. Going to flip it behind the back. No, he's going to come this side to Tuax. Now he just turn and pass it to Willem Firth. Matthews picked up by Martin. That's in. What a shot by Liam Matthews. Power play marker to bring this one within a goal. And really, most of Kahnawake's scoring has just come from really precise shooting up high. Clark Peterson immediately goes and has a chat with the official. He's saying, oh, you know, there's this, there's that. Ian Garrison says, no, actually, here's what happened. I don't think Peterson will get satisfaction, but he was heard. That's important. Face-off violation on Ashton Jacobs. So after scoring, the Mohawks get it back. We've got 1:34 to go. A one-goal game here at the Turtle Dome. Willem Firth. Justin Martin just picked him up. Looked like Firth was going to have a wide open lane to the net, but Martin took it away. Now Gasparetti up on him as they come to Marquis. Marquis trying to spin underneath. Big pick there from Nick Angus, but really well defended by the Bucks on that one. Liam Matthews is directing traffic with his head. Wants to pass it. He will get it over to Willem Firth. Drives through the middle. Big save, Saga Thompson, and rolls out to Miles Jacobs. 1:03 to go. Both teams still have their final timeout that they can use here in this third period. Peterson fighting off the checking there as Kerry Kane trying to get it loose. Peterson's knocked down. The ball's knocked loose. Peterson keeps fighting for it, but a nice flip by Stone Jacobs. And they'll get it up over center. Willem Firth looks up to see there were 42 seconds on the game clock. Extra attacker as Higgins goes to the net, to the bench. One-goal game, 34 to go. Matthews down to Sam Firth. They're just getting the sixth attacker out now. It's Nick Angus, and he runs into the play. He's 93 there. It looks like they want to get to Colton Marquis. That one's tipped, though. Willem Firth, as there's 4 left on the shot clock. He'll fire one. Save Thompson. Martin comes up with it. Do you take your time out here? No, they lob it ahead. They still could take it if necessary, but Gasparetti gets it, and that's going to be an empty netter. Nice effort by Kerry Kane, but Gasparetti puts it away. That is a courageous and well-managed play by Justin Martin. You can see Martin just lobs it ahead under some pressure. We just had enough time to get that pass. I'm glad we were able to include it in the replay. And it is 11 to 9. Hard rip from Justin Joseph, but time will expire, and our final score will be 11 to 9. A great game, big win for the Akwesasne Bucks over the Kahnawake Mohawks, and a terrific effort from both clubs, both goalies. Saga Thompson on our left with the Bucks, and Zach Higgins on our right with the Mohawks, both playing very well. I'm Stephen Stamp for Kerry McMaster Stamp on the camera, and myself and everyone else here at Stamp Lax Productions. Thank you so much for being with us, Lacrosse friends. We're going to leave you with the handshake line, and make sure you follow along to see what else is coming. There's lots more Three Nations League action coming up tomorrow night. We've got, sorry, just trying to get this sheet to move. Sometimes the website's a little bit sticky. There we go. Games coming up as this one is in the books. Tomorrow night, right here at the Inoa Lagoa Arena, the Snake Island Muskies will be playing host to the Capital Region Axemen. Then the Bucks are in Bell Centennial in Ottawa to play the Axemen next week on June 26th, which will be next Friday, followed by a June 27th game. Mohawks here to play the Muskies, and then a big one June 28th. Bucks at Muskies, a Noa-Lagoa Bowl Arena. And that should, a Noa-Lagoa Arena Bowl, that should be a good one. Thanks for being with us here on Stamped Flax Productions. We will see you next time.